Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. It's Saturday, the 29th of August. It's 8:37. Sorry, I'm running a bit late because I had some technical issues. And look, my sage is still burning like crazy. Look, it obviously wants to give everybody the very best of spirituality today. So anyway, so welcome. Oh, looks like I'm smoking a cigarette. It'll go out. It'll go out in its own time, isn't that right? I just don't want the whole thing to go up. We'll let it go for a minute. Let's see. Anyway, welcome. If you can see me through the smoke. Different cup this week. I'm just so frightened of breaking my Hoffy cup. I pulled this one out of the drawer. So it's red. Red is there's a big theme in red at the moment. So I hope you've got your coffee or your, this is just not going out. Your coffee or whatever it is that you like to drink. Now, normally I drink coffee in the morning, but today, because I'm making a few changes, today, oh my God, I'm going to set this place on fire in a minute. Right. Today, I've got lemon thyme. Oh my gosh, it's so refreshing. And it's really good for all your joints and things like that. So because I spend a lot of time sitting down here or sitting down at work, I thought that'd be really good for me. There we go. So that's what September's going to bring you anyway. It's going to bring you a time of putting a stop to a few things. You know, when things have come to the end of their cycle. What's my one? Mine is sugar. So it's come to the end of its cycle. Can't really eat sugar in my life anymore. So I'm going to give it a stop for a good 8 months, something like that. See how I fare. But yes, so a nice cup of tea. I know it's early. It might not be early for some of you, but it's definitely early for me. Just sort of waking up. I had a few technical hitches this morning. Normal. It's always when you want to get something done. There's always a bit of drama, isn't there? When you're in a rush to do something, for some reason that everything goes wrong. It's when you open the fridge and something falls out on the floor, or you know, all of a sudden you go to iron on the ironing board and your ironing board just collapses beneath you, and you're just like, why? But you're not really why. It's because you didn't put the ironing board back together again. It's because you didn't put the thing back in the fridge properly. So it's that attention to detail. And in September, it is going to be about detail. It's going to be things like, you know, you might have a necklace that's you've always taken it out of the jewelry box and it's always got this bloody knot in it. And you think, oh, throw it back in the box. I'll wear something else. So September is a really good time to get that out of the box. It's to fix things, mend things. Virgo's right behind us on this. So we are in Virgo season. We're going into Scorpio season. But yeah, to mend things. And it's those little things that have probably niggled you for a long time. You think, oh, I never did that. It's time to get jobs done. It's time to fix the light switch that's always been hanging off, because all it's really taken is a screwdriver, but, you know, a screwdriver and maybe 5 minutes of your time, 5 minutes of your life. But you're like, oh, I don't want to bother. I can't bother to do that bloody boring thing. So it's a good time. Today would be a really good day to write in your journals a list of small things that you want to do, because what they will appear small, but the outcome or the feeling afterwards will be far greater. It will make you feel, it will feel massive. Like your reality is going to be really sort of skewed. So it's the other way around. So tiny little things like tiny little whispers can make a huge difference, you know. So you wouldn't think, it's like irony. It's going to be like irony all through September. Little things will create big impact. So that's just a few tips on September. I'll probably cover more of that on the Sunday shuffle. I tend to do a little bit more on that, maybe a good 20 minutes if you're bored and you want something to listen to. But yeah, essentially this is coffee with Hoffy. Yeah, coffee with Hoffy and you. So I would like to know what you're all drinking, though. That would be good. Or that you might recommend something to me, because I'm always on the lookout for something nice that's going to make me feel good. But this lemon thyme, picked from the garden, it's actually serving me really well. I'm sorry if you can hear a cat meowing. It's not actually my cat, but for some reason it feels like it wants to come and live with me. It literally bangs its paw. It bangs its paw on my patio door, tries to scale the patio door, and if I'm in the lounge, it'll come around and sit on the windowsill. It's like, let me in. It actually belongs to the lady across the road, but I don't know what to do. I feel stalked. Okay, so let's get on with some cards. I'll try and stick to the same format of cards that we do every Saturday. And if you are just joining, welcome. It's a much more quieter space, I feel, on a Saturday. And many people, you know, we all get up and do our chores, but actually we should take a moment to ourselves and reflect and go, you know what? This is my time, my little coffee time, my little break. I'm sure that you do many things for many other people. So let's get on with the first card. So we'll pull an animal spirit card and see. Let me relax. I had to change. Everything feels like a change today. I had to change my cushion because I have to have like a bumper seat because I'm quite short. Okay, so it feels like a change today. Take in that candle. Take a little breather with that candle. Oh, finally, the burning sage of hell has gone out. Oh, I thought I was going to have to throw me a cup of tea on it in a minute. As it's put on a little precarious shell. Okay. Let's see, what have we got? Something's telling me it's that top one. I know that. I'll do it again just to make sure. Yeah, I think it is that one. Oh, the gizzard lizard. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump over the lizard. Yeah, I mean, have a look at that energy, see what you think of it. Sometimes people can look at these things and it's just a picture, but you have to look at the essence of a lizard. I stood on a lizard's tail once in Greece and it come off, and it was the most horrifying thing I thought that ever happened until I found out they grow back. So that made me feel a bit better. It's like this lizard was running around with no tail. Clever. How clever is that? So you catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. Yeah. You don't know where I'm going. You don't know what I'm doing. Oh, secrets. Yeah. Don't underestimate the lizard. Yeah, I think that's it. That's a good start. So that's what we're saying. Nimble, quickness. Don't be underestimated. Now, what is, I think we did, not this one. I think it's these lovely psychic. Oh, so by the way, these are by Kim Cram. So if you're ever looking for some spiritual animal cards, if you're a real animal lover, then there's some beautiful cards to get. She's a very accomplished designer. So let's just put these away in there. That should go in there. Ah, so the lizard, quickness. Yeah. It'd be interesting to measure how apt that is this week, you know, if we've managed to achieve things quickly. I think it's because the planets that are coming out of, I always say this, I feel like I just repeat myself, but Jupiter and Saturn are coming out of their sleep mid-September and the end of September. So this energy that's picking up, you know, we've all been in a very slow energy for pretty much most of the year, to the point that it's drove us to distraction, you know. It's like, oh my God, I just want to get out of this sort of funky energy, this slowness, you know, because we're used to darting around. We went from darting around the world in a really, really fast pace to stop. So yeah, it was all very crazy, wasn't it? It still is crazy for some people, and everybody else that's coming out of it is just trying to acclimatize themselves to, because it's a different pace, it's a different feeling. The lizard, the gizzard lizard. I've never seen one as pretty as that. Did I? No, I didn't. Fingers and thumbs today. I'll do that again because what are you like in the morning? Are you a big chatter or a quiet person? Ooh, disruption. Okay, let's, you know, look. So we've got the lizard, and we've got fast energy, and we've got disruption. Now, disruption to me doesn't always necessarily mean a bad thing. Some would welcome a disruption or distraction, wouldn't we? So disruption. So I think this is to do with the changes. There's, like I say, there's definitely going to be a huge shift in what we do, and it's not everything is what it seems. I was trying to think of another analogy. It's a bit like, you know, if you put a key in an old door and you've tried all the different keys, and then all of a sudden you turn the right key. Have I got a key? I've got one key there. I've got another key here. Here, look, there's the sort of key. So you go, oh, and then it just clicks, and it's the quietest thing. It just clicks open. You think, oh, that's unlocked that door I've never been able to unlock before. I think there's a real essence of that at the moment, and there definitely will be in September. This is about, you know, realizing who you really are. If you strip away all the things that you know about yourself, what are you left with? That's the essence of you, isn't it? All these things that we convey to people on a daily basis, that's only part of us, because when we're in our quiet space and all that's stripped away, we're different people. The lizard, disruption. Now, I'm trying to remember. I know that was the cards for, that's the crazy card that we do. And we definitely do that card. So what is the, oh, I know. Is it Vision Quest? Where are those? Oh, here it is. Yes. Vision Quest. Okay. I love my cards. I need more cards. I need more. I love them. Such excitement to getting to know them, or get the feeling of them, or get the feeling of the artist, or yeah, of what they've tried to convey into the cards. Oh, no, we're not ready for that. Now, these Vision Quests, they're quite quick as well. They are actually quick cards. Oh, gosh. Do you know what? I rushed like the lizard to do my nail varnish. And I think I've just stuck myself to the card. Honestly, I need a team of Oompa Loompas to run my life. Yes, of course, I would share. So, Vision Quest. So, there's going to be a disruption. Wow, bit of drama. Could be drama. It's definitely changing things up. And I feel like the key totally fits in there. Let's see, what have we got? Now, last week, do you remember last week we had the grandpas? I want to shift these again. No, I don't. It wants me to take that one. We had the grandpas. That was quite funny. Grandpa and his pipe. Crazy grandpa. Wisdom grandpa. Ooh. Small medicine wheel. The 10. This is the end of a cycle. I told you this. You know, this is it. This is the end of a particular aspect in your life. I mean, it could be life-changing, but this is definitely a different aspect of your life. The small medicine wheel. Okay, so we don't need big medicine. That's good. Definitely number 10. Definitely the end of a cycle. And I love the animals that they have in here. So let me just, I don't know if you can see on the north, south, east, west. So that wheel sort of represents a compass, doesn't it? Direction. And a white eagle. Well, that's obviously very spiritual. I mean, I've known people. In fact, somebody said to me that they, not a white eagle, but they'd come to me and they said, look, Sarah, can you tell me what this means? I had a dream of a hawk, like literally a hawk soaring through the sky. I mean, how beautiful is that? I'd love to have a dream like that. Yeah, there's many elements here. It takes many things to look after ourselves. And as I said, you know, giving up something small in your life or something that's been holding you back in your life will allow you to evolve, allow you to move forward. We'll tap back into that again in a minute. Let's get on with these crazy cards because these always throw me. These are the Art Oracle. I don't know if they're right. Change your life with art, it's supposed to be. But I always find these cards quite challenging, or they challenge my mind. So that's what art does, doesn't it? That's what art's supposed to be, subjective, isn't it? So, oh, that went in a bit easier. Okay, let's see what these art cards are. I really like these cards. I think they're, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to give you a little, so you can see what it is that I'm absorbing in the same there. Hopefully that's close enough. And can you see? We're keeping the key, that disruption, 16, 10. Let's see what we got. Salvador Dali. Well, gosh, that is very subjective. And the surrealist. I don't know much about art, but I do love art. Right. Never make an appearance without controversy. Tap the unconscious and pray it isn't boring. Tap the unconscious and pray it isn't boring. Being Dali is inspiration enough. Well, I would say I don't know if you've ever seen any of Dali's art. I went to Vienna and there's a Salvador Dali museum there. And I went in there and I thought, oh, he's not at all, because you only see what's commercialized, the ones that are sort of like sold out of posters. You know, I remember having a clock that used to melt, that sort of poster back in the days. And apart from being surreal, what was I saying? That things aren't going to be what they seem. But when I went to see him, there was many elements of this. I mean, there was a whole section that was just dedicated to quite bloodthirsty kind of pictures. I didn't enjoy it at all. I was like, oh, I thought Salvador Dali was really cool. And actually I thought, oh, he's a bit messed up, wasn't he? He's a bit messed up in his head. So, but the thing is, he looked at things from a different view. And that's what I'm saying about September. Things are going to change, aren't they? They're not going to be what they appear to be. The reality isn't going to be the actual isn't going to equate to the reality. The reality is going to be, or one or the other is going to be far greater. It'd be like having a little planet and a big planet. It's like that contrast. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be, I think we're going to enjoy September. So never make an appearance without controversy. Well, as if you like to be controversial, but let's have a think about that. But we've got the ants, busy, busy little ants, fast energy, fast energy. The wheel moving around, fast energy, disruption, fast energy. So I think that's what we're going to feel this week, that things are really moving. Not necessarily how we want them to move, but they'll definitely be moving. So the next one is, oh yeah, that's the Gypsy Cards, isn't it? Okay, so I love to feel these. I wish you could feel these cards. Some of these cards are a bit rough and ready, and you have to kind of really work them hard to loosen them up, but some of them just flow. This is the feminine energy. Now, if I had a pack of masculine energy as well, I'd pull that as well. But it just happens that this is a feminine one. Oh, yeah, I think that would be lovely, wouldn't it? I could do with a nice masculine pack to pull out and add to these elements. Okay. Oh, deep breath. I don't know about you, but occasionally, do you ever catch yourself taking like, oh, I don't think I've taken a breath. Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that breathing. How novel. If you do yoga, never on, because they obviously that's all about breathing techniques, breathing, breathe out, breathe in, and you know, as you're going into the position. Yeah, breathe in. Let's breathe in and out. A bonus. Oh dear, how funny. Yeah, so yeah, we could do some masculine energy. Let's see what we get. There's lots of feminines that are probably quite masculine. These are quite assertive women in this pack. Okay. So what have we got? We've got this fast energy of the lizard. We've said there's a fast energy, there's changes, there's things coming to the end of a cycle, and it's things that may have been holding you back for a long time. Those are the things that are going to come to an end. With your instruction, you know, oh, well, I'm fed up with that now, so I'm going to stop that now. That's it. Had enough of it. Moving on. Dun, 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 dun. With a different view. Or even, yeah, or even the same. Oh, okay. Gosh. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. Oh, right, okay. This one's like blown me away a bit, really, actually. This is the cosmic egg. Yeah, well, the egg is new, okay? So it's new, a new beginning. But within that egg, something is growing. So it's not ready to come out yet, but this path you're on, you're definitely evolving, you're definitely growing every single day. Every time you put something to yourself, you're going to grow. So every time you question or pose yourself a question that wouldn't normally be asked, you're growing because you're developing. And it says here, I hold the universe within me. Well, that is absolutely true. I mean, the universe is there, but the source of us is connected to the universe. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. Oh, I'm really glad about that. I really needed. Look, I put this heart out today. I thought this is the heart that's in my logo. I thought really need some love. Really need some lovely love. Need some love. Now, I am the force of an ever-expanding love. So if you're holding these things in, anything that you hold in yourself is kind of a bit damaging because you're just kind of eating away at the goodness of you. If you'd cooked a load of eggs and you've peeled them all off and you've got them all on a plate and there's one bad egg, you're going to remove the egg, aren't you? You're going to bring it to its end. You're going to look, I don't want it infecting the rest of the plate or the other eggs. So that's what you need to do. You need to take that piece out. You know, you don't need it anymore. It's holding you back. It's creating a negative pattern. Yeah, that's it. Like I say, my negative pattern is sugar. So yesterday was the first day I went with no sugar properly, no cheating, nothing. And that was the first thought I had when I woke up this morning. I thought, oh my God, I didn't eat any sugar yesterday. What's wrong with me? That's because you come to the end of these patterns, you come to the end of these cycles and you say, I can't do this anymore. Right, let's get the Gypsy cards out. These are weirder than ever. I told you these are pretty weird out there. When I say weird, I mean they provoke thought. And that's what I like to do on a Saturday, provoke a bit of thought, give me things to think about, challenge my mind. I'm going to put this stone here. This is aquamarine. I'm going to put that on there because I feel that's your third eye. That represents your third eye, your chakra, third eye. I think it looks perfect there. Bring some sort of awakening, and I think that's what's going to happen in September. People are going to be waking up to themselves, waking up to the environment around them. Right, my little gypsy cards. I always think of the snake when I pick these cards up. Let's see what it's going to bring. It's also that time of year where you have to start shuffling all your summer clothes away again, isn't it? And bringing out your autumn colours. Ready? Oh, right, okay. Well, I think we had her last week. So it's the same card, okay. Right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I feel disappointed. It's like I'd like to see another card. But so Oh, so we've moved into this love department here with this ever-expanding love. And here she is in her, you could say that she's kind of in her wedding dress, couldn't you? She's got a heart, she's got a red rose, where we know roses mean love, and a rose here, down here, and a rose up here. She's got a veil on, so she hasn't really shown her true self yet. And she's reading. I wonder what she's reading. I mean, she looks pretty happy. She looks content. But I wonder what's on that bit of paper. What is it that she's reading about maybe herself? And that's what it is, unveiling. I feel that that could be the message there. Taking the time to know yourself again. We keep going on about this. The card, not this week, but last week, was all about knowing your inner self, know your inner self. So I think, yeah, so that's a nice energy of, but things have to go through a process, don't they? So you could find that things are completely flipped on the head with a disruption. The end of something could be like this past energy, past situation, or current situation that's going to come to an end. You're going to get it's going to feel very surreal moment. Well, we all know that when you're in love, that definitely feels surreal. When you're in love, it's a very surreal moment because you know, the connections create an energy. And then the cosmic egg, I mean, gosh, you can't get better than that, can you? The cosmic egg. So inside that egg is this person or this something waiting to come out when it's the right time. But it may happen fast, you know, the lizard, fast energy. But all I would say is you wouldn't want to crack an egg too early, because what will you get? You'll get half. You will only get half of the quantity, the value, it won't have formed properly. So use this time now. Use this time to kind of work on that growth. And like I say, clearing out your cupboards, things like that, do all those sorts of changes, isn't it? You know, empty the boot of your car. All those little things that you can do will have a massive impact, and they'll have a big impact on your growth as well. And then prepare for the unveiling. Nice. Really like that. So let me just read Dali again, because like I say, they always provoke my mind a bit. Never make an appearance without controversy. Do you have to be controversial every time you make an appearance? I mean, he probably had to, if he made an appearance. Tap the unconscious and pray it isn't boring. Well, nobody's unconscious is boring. Nobody's, you know. Small medicine wheel. Yeah, so one small thing can have a big impact. So good luck with that. I've set mine yesterday, so I'm already on my journey of this week. I mean, even if I get to the end of the week and don't eat any sugar, I will be pleased. I'm not going to set myself a big mountain. Okay, my lovelies, I think, cheers to you. Have a good week. If you don't tap into the Sunday Shuffle, and just to let you know, you can follow me on all the normal social medias, and I will be doing the star signs for September. I'll start those on Sunday, so that's tomorrow. So I'll start uploading some of those tomorrow, and love if you can give me some feedback. Please hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see me again. or not see me. Shall I tell you why I do that? Right. First of all, it means that we only focus on the cards. And secondly, I've got no makeup on. I've just got out of the shower. Yeah, I don't want you to see me like that. Oh dear. Anyway, love and light to you. Remember, you are amazing people. You deserve amazing things in your life. And just put yourself out there. Go back to the roots of you, brush it all down, and represent yourself with a bit of controversy, maybe, from Salvatore Dali. All right. I love you loads. I love you hard. Love me hard back. Okay. Bye-bye, darlings.